if you're watching this, the VOD on Twitch, or you're here live, hello. Yes, we will be talking about it, the thing that happened with Divinity. I will wait till we're in the dungeon and I'm slapping stuff in the face before I really start to talk about it. Because if I start talking about it while I'm like shopping, I'm gonna get sidetracked. I'm gonna get lost. No, Kitty, don't kill the rabbit, Kitty. Oh, he's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. That rabbit's not long for this world. Unfortunately, I'm online, so I saw this news break during my whole workday, and it kind of got me very distracted. That to the point where I didn't really do a lot of work to begin with, because of all the shit that was going down. Which again, if you're watching it live, this is like you have all the current information potentially. But if you're watching the VOD on YouTube in a couple days, this might have new information that I was not privy to when this happened. So earlier today, there was an interview that came out with Sven, who is the lead of Larian Studios, who made Divine Divinity, who are making Divinity, the new game that everyone's hyped about, and also they made, Divinity Original Sin and Baldur's Gate 3, which probably what most people know them from is Baldur's Gate 3. They released a thing today talking about how they are using generative AI in their development. At first, the news was very, so at first the news was that they were using it for concept art. And then Sven came out and was like, holy fuck, guys. Like, he literally said, holy fuck, guys, in a tweet. It was very funny. No, we're not. But they are using generative AI to, essentially what they said was, they're using it to generate references. They are using AI in PowerPoints, and I'll bring up the tweet. Please hold. It was a series of tweets. It was, everything is human actors are writing everything ourselves, but the creators often use AI tools to explore ideas, flesh out PowerPoint presentations, develop concept art, and write placeholder text. So that was the original post. Sven then came out and was like, we are not using it to generate concept art, but we are using it to quote him, we use AI tools to explore references just like we use Google and art books. At the very early ideation stages, we use it as a rough outline for composition, which we replace with original concept art. There is no comparison. Well, Sven, allow me to compare it for you. So what he is talking about is how they do not use AI to generate art that'll be used in the game, but they're using it to generate references. And he did not he did not clarify if they do or do not use it on PowerPoints. So it basically still that he does use it for PowerPoints, because if he didn't, I think he would say, no, we don't use it in PowerPoints, which means that they use AI to make PowerPoints, which is the funniest thing, because first of all, PowerPoints are fun. And second of all, PowerPoints are easy. They're easy and fun. I don't know why you wouldn't just make a fucking PowerPoint. It feels very weird to me. I also don't know what I was doing on this floor last time we streamed. So yeah, they're using it for PowerPoints, which is dumb. I mean, all AI use is dumb, but that's like really dumb. It's like really a PowerPoint. Like, what's it gonna make for you? We're using to flesh out PowerPoints. And also they're using AI to generate references. So what does that mean? So generating references means that they're using references as like a guiding point of like early on in production, you don't have, art developed early on when you're just thinking about the ideas, right? I'll use my the horror game I'm making with Grace as an example, right? We want the game to look like certain things. We want the game to have a certain feel, a certain tone. Oh my god, environmental storytelling. So we use references. Those things we made for 4 years in school. Yeah, like they didn't learn how to make PowerPoints in school. They didn't learn how to make a PowerPoint at school. They never like once were like had an assignment. I had to make PowerPoints all the time. And, you know, Sven's an older guy. Maybe he didn't get that, but I think that's when you lean on your younger team members to show you how to make a PowerPoint. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't know how to do it, I mean, it's very easy to learn for starters, because it's literally text and images. But that's when you are like, hey, my younger team members, you guys know how to use PowerPoint, right? And they go, yeah, of course, boss. And he's like, sweet, okay, could you make a PowerPoint? Can you help me make this PowerPoint about this thing we have to do? And you're like, of course, boss. And then bada bing, bada boom, you have a PowerPoint. Where is it? Stop. So that's dumb. But if you think about, like, you know, with references, right? So early on in a game, you don't make art. You don't generate the art early on. Because
it's locked.
You're at this stage where you're still trying to figure out what the game even is. So you wouldn't use art yet. You wouldn't waste time generating art. That's fair. So what you do is you gather references either online using Google to look up stuff to get images that fit the vibe and the tone and maybe like some gameplay elements. Like for, you know, Grace and I were making a horror game. We're trying to anyway. That's a 2 might go down, I think. Go down. You know, we want the layout to look a certain way, the UI. So here's some UI elements we've taken from other stuff. We want the graphics to look like this, so here's graphics from other games, and this is how we want it to look like. Yeah, so like when you're making references for your game, you do that stage because you don't have art yet. You don't want to make art. You're just like vibing, right? Like you're trying to figure out like the look, the feel, the tone that you want to convey in your game. So to use AI is so weird because like they've been making games. I mean, look how old this fucking game is. Right? They've been making games for like over 20 years, 25 years. This is what, 2002? You gotta imagine they started developing this shit in 1999 at the very fucking least. You're telling me that they don't have 25 years worth of images, of reference images, of fantasies, of medieval fantasies to pull from? They don't got that? They gotta use AI? Because, like, I saw the trailer for Divinity, guys. It's still a medieval fantasy game. Like, you've made 7 Divinity games, and you made Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know how many more medieval references you need. Like, you know, I'm writing like a Victorian monster hunting book, and I haven't updated my Victorian monster hunting book Pinterest board in like 2 years because like I have like 2,000 images on it. And also Pinterest is full of AI now, so it's hard to use anyway. But like, I have a lot of images. I don't think I need much else in my image board when there's already so many images that I've already collected. And they've been doing this for longer than me. And they've shipped games. What do you need the AI for? A tomato. Nice. What's in this? A minor magic potion. Pog. EA had no reason to use AI on PV's Plants vs. Zombies. Oh my god, they used AI on Plants vs. Zombies? What the fuck? Also, if you're gonna go into art subreddits, a bunch of them have break down how poor Gen AI pieces are for reference, so I don't know when the artists in the team tell him it was a bad idea. I think they did. And also, I you know, to Liam, for your point, I do hate when game studios do HD remasters of games that already have like nice sprites and they just like fucking AI upscale them for no good reason, and it makes their eyes all gross and glassy and distorted. And it's like, good god, what are we doing here, man? The AI upscaled it? Jesus fucking Christ. What are we doing here? Why are we like this? Why are corporations like this? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. But yeah, like, using AI to do references is so dumb, because, like, literally, okay, so they're saying, like, oh, it's so that we don't have to use, like, you know, it's like, oh, we could use Google and art books, but, you know, we could just use this AI, and it's like, no, just use the Google and art books. Like, just do what you've been doing for the past 25 years. What got you guys Game of the Year in 2023. What got you guys the love and adoration of the public. Literally, it's funny. I watched an interview with Sven the other night actually, before this all happened, where he was like so happy about Baldur's Gate 3 getting successful because, you know, they have been trying for years to break out, right? Like, this game I'm playing right now did not work out. It did not, like, make them successful. Neither the next game or the next game or the next game, but Original Sin, the fucking balls, man. I was hiding. But Original Sin made them successful. And, like, they didn't need AI. So just, like, keep it up, man. So, like, and when you build your game off of AI references, then, like, you're, like, inherently, like, from your core, the game is, like, tainted because you're building it off of AI, not off of, like, if you need AI to generate your mood board for you for your game, I'm sorry, but, like, what the fuck just happened? Oh my god. This is crazy. You know, I'd be pissed too if, like, a game I love got an AI remaster. I lose my shit. I would crash out so fucking hard. Did no one say this was a bad idea? Did no one know? But yeah, so that's, I guess, the main spiel of the AI bullshit is, like, they're using it for references, to in-house references. They really shouldn't be. Hopefully everybody yelling at them makes them stop. Because what the fuck? Kitty! God damn it. Yeah, I just don't get the thought process of, like, also building up a community and a reputation for being, like, power to the people, power to the players, power to us, to, like, you know, fuck AI, fuck a union, you know, fuck game companies not using unions, you know, we need better workers' rights, yada yada, and then turn around and being like, yeah, but we used AI. Like, for your ideas for your games, you're telling me that the ideas in Divinity are gonna be AI generated because you used a fucking AI generated image board to, like, get your mood and tone and stuff, and also to develop your fucking PowerPoint presentations, you lazy bastards. It's just so depressing. All the time. Existing. Cutting corners cut costs, an age-old step for successful people for some reason. I don't get how they thought this was a good idea. Yeah, you don't need to cut corners, especially when you're a company that, like, got so successful off of your amazing community backing you and, like, making really, like, good human art. You don't need to cut corners also to generate ideas. You're fucking Larian, dude. It was a fake AI that was just Indians working minimum wage. Did y'all see the great video of the Tesla what's it called? The Tesla Optimist who was, like, serving drinks at, like, a club, and you can literally see the moment where the person who's piloting the robot, who's supposed to be a smart AI robot, take off the headset, and then, since it's disconnected, just, like, falls backwards and just crashes. So, like, even the Tesla AI robots are fake. So it wasn't surprised that there's a fake AI that was just a bunch of underpaid people working their asses off. Not in the slightest. Makes me fucking sick. Just what a depressing timeline we live in. Also, like, you go on Twitter and everyone's like, okay, not everybody. A lot of people say stuff like, well, every game company uses AI nowadays, so what's the big idea? What's the problem? First of all, not every game company uses AI. Though I will say, finding out that Larian uses AI is a swift kick to my nuts. And my self-esteem, my confidence, and my hope for, like, humanity and the world, and, like, Again, the Larian heel turn was something I did not expect in the slightest. It's just cope, right? They don't know anything. They just say shit. So they say shit like, "Oh, every company uses AI," to like try because they're trying to speak it into existence and make everyone complacent with their ideology by just saying, "Oh, don't worry, guys. Everyone does this. It's okay." When they don't. But if they say it enough times, maybe people will see them say it with such confidence that they'll believe it, and then the spiral, the spiral can't stop progress. Yeah, because the apathetic fucks like you, exactly. Airbros suck. Yes, yes. Bring back woke, everybody. This is the woke chat. Oh my god, I got raided with a party of one. Yes. Fuck AI. We want authentic slop. If I want to see slop, I want it to be a real human trying their hardest and failing horribly, but god damn it, you can feel the passion. You can feel that they tried, even if it's bad. Even if it's a Neil Breen movie, I want to see a human try their hardest and fail horribly than see an AI try to imitate anything I fucking do. Pieces of shit. They were also apparently using AI, Larian Studios, in their new game Divinity to write placeholder text for some reason. Oh wait, we missed the thing. There was a whole thing back here we didn't do. Wait a second. Yeah, to write placeholder text. Because for some reason, in Larian Studios' eyes, it was easier to chat GPT placeholder text than to just copy paste the lorem ipsum dolem or just write placeholder text, like everyone else does.